G'day and welcome to this week's edition of the video blog. This is Adam MacDougall, I'm Tomo. This week we're talking about food temptation, because people saying cut things out of your diet is often much simpler than it seems.
Yeah, look, a lot of people actually crave something when they can't have it or when their body's in starvation mode. And that's the biggest mistake people make, is the fact that their body go into starvation mode because they deprive themselves of eating, essentially. They become hungry. And the body's a very smart thing. From a survival mechanism, the way that we've been able to survive this long is that our brains zone in on foods when we are in starvation mode, when we're hungry, that are high in sugar and high in fat, that are high in energy. So what's going to naturally happen is if you are starving yourself, which is the worst thing that you can do to lose weight, because it leads to just weight loss, not fat loss, is that your body goes into a state where it's going to actually source out foods that are high in sugar and high in fats, and that's usually found in a drive-through or something with a golden arches attached to it.
Now, the Manshake program, it doesn't have anything about detoxing. There's no special teas, there's no special juices. Detoxes, do they work?
Detox is just crap. So, it's been proven time and time again, scientifically, that our body's organs are the things that detox our body. So our liver and our kidneys and our blood system naturally detox our body. And in actual fact, having building blocks like protein in your diet actually make them organs more effective at detoxing the body naturally. And once again, when you're depriving yourself, you're depriving it of natural minerals and vitamins and whatnot to make it effective at flushing out these toxins anyway. So when you're having these sugar-based juice diets, all you're doing is increasing your insulin levels and your sugar levels. When you're going on these tea diets, you're putting yourself into starvation mode, and what ends up happening? You end up ripping the fridge door off at midnight anyway. You end up failing and just saying it's all too hard and binge eating. So the worst thing you can do is go on these extreme detox diets.
Now, the other I might be classified as a emotional eater. I mean, how do we control that? Because I know that's the time I rip in, is when I'm emotional eating.
Yeah, well look, when you're watching one of them, sobby love movies or whatever you used to watch.
Big Notebook fan, yeah.
Big Notebook fan, and you obviously become emotional. All of a sudden you become hungry. And there's a direct link between your emotional state and how much you eat. And once again, hormones within the body play a huge role in this. So we know that cortisol has a huge role on where you actually store fat, which is in your stomach. And when we become emotional, that's when we usually crave food. So it's important to have tools and steps in place that if you are stressed at work or if you've had some problems with your relationship, that you've got a fallback mechanism to go through. Yeah. So basically, if you know that when you become emotional that you crave food, try to put better choices around you. So whether it's some nuts, some dark chocolate, or some protein or something that that is good for you, rather than going for the sugary snacks, thinking that will give you a short-term fix when we know it actually makes your emotions worse in the long term.
And finally, you touched on it before, but the difference between weight loss and fat loss. There's a massive difference, yeah?
Yeah, massive difference. And people that starve themselves are obviously going to get some results in the short term. They're going to lose a lot of water, a lot of fluid. But the key to fat loss is making sure that we maintain our muscle mass and that we're getting the right types of nutrients in our body, namely protein and fiber and good fats, to build and maintain muscle mass and to keep our metabolism going. That's the secret. You don't want to starve yourself, because your metabolism will slowly dwindle back down and slow down, so you become less effective at burning calories, so your body become not a fat burning furnace, and you become tired and cranky, and it's not sustainable. Like I always say, the best diet is the one that you can stick to, and we all know that if you have to starve yourself, you're not going to stick to it.
I'm going to have to watch this video back to give myself some tips. That's it for this week. We'll see you next time.